Let me ask you something. If your main source of income disappeared tomorrow, how long could you keep your lifestyle going? Most people get nervous just thinking about it because the answer is not long at all. But here's what's fascinating. The rich don't fear this question. Why? Because they've built safety nets most people don't even think about. Multiple streams of income that keep flowing whether they're working or not. And the most surprising part? These streams aren't some mysterious secret. They're practical, learnable, and step-by-step. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 unique income streams of the rich. Not the usual cliches, but the actual systems wealthy people use to stay rich, even in tough times. And I'll show you exactly how to start each one, even if you're starting small, so stick with me. Stream 1. Private business equity. All right, the first income stream of the rich, and maybe the most powerful, is private business equity. That phrase might sound complicated, but it simply means owning part of a business. Let's bring it to life with a story. A guy named Daniel. He works as a manager in a car repair shop. He's good at his job, but he's still just an employee. His paycheck is capped no matter how hard he works. Now, across town there's Maria. She doesn't fix cars herself. Instead, she owns 3 auto repair shops. She has managers running each one. Every month, she collects profits. Even when she's not present, the businesses keep earning. Daniel has income only when he shows up. Maria has income even when she doesn't. That's the power of equity. The wealthy love private business equity because it creates cash flow today from profits, wealth tomorrow if the business grows or is sold, and most importantly, freedom because they aren't trading hours for dollars. But how can you start, especially if you don't have much money? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Learn the basics. Dedicate 2 weeks to learning simple business terms: revenue, expenses, net profit. You don't need a degree. YouTube, free courses, or even asking a local business owner can give you the foundation. And if you'd like me to make a video that brings together the most important terms, just tell me in the comments. Step 2. Look for small opportunities. You don't need to buy a $1 million company. Start small, maybe a food truck, a laundromat, or a local e-commerce store. Sometimes you can even offer your skills, like marketing or accounting, in exchange for a share of the business. Step 3. Understand the numbers. Before putting money in, always check the last 12 months of profit and loss. Ask, does this business actually make money after expenses? A good rule: if you don't understand how it earns profit, don't invest yet. Step 4. Structure a fair deal. You might offer a small amount of cash, plus your skills, in exchange for equity. For example, you invest $5,000 and handle online marketing in return for 15% ownership. This way, the business wins and you win. Step 5. Plan the exit. Don't just think about getting in. Think about how you'll eventually get out or grow. Will you hold long-term for steady profits? Or help the business expand, then sell your share for a multiple? If this feels overwhelming, start by shadowing or helping a local small business owner. Learn from the inside. Once you understand operations, you'll spot where equity deals make sense. Remember this: employees ask, how much will I earn for this hour? Owners ask, how can I build something that earns even when I'm not here? That mindset is the first step toward financial independence. Stream 2. Real estate syndications. Now, let's move to the second income stream the rich love: real estate syndications. That phrase might sound intimidating, but it's simpler than you think. A syndication is just a group of investors pooling their money together to buy a property that's too big for one person to afford. Take James. On his own, he could maybe afford a single rental house. That's fine, but it's limited. Now imagine James joins a syndication. Suddenly, he and 50 other investors combine their money to buy a $10 million apartment complex. He doesn't have to manage tenants or fix broken pipes. A professional team does all that. James just receives a share of the profits, month after month. The wealthy love syndications because They get cash flow from rental income. They gain appreciation as the property value rises. They receive tax advantages, sometimes paying little to no taxes on the income. And it's passive. They don't deal with 2 a.m. plumbing calls. Step-by-step guide. Step 1. Learn the terms. Get comfortable with words like sponsor, the manager running the deal, preferred return, your promised minimum, and waterfall structure, how profits are split. Step 2. Build capital. Syndications usually require a minimum investment, sometimes $5,000, sometimes $25,000. Start saving consistently. Even $500 a month adds up faster than you think. Step 3. Network with sponsors. Go to local real estate meetups or join online groups. Look for reputable sponsors with a track record. Ask them for case studies of past deals. Step 4. Do your due diligence. Before investing, read the offering memorandum carefully. Ask, does the sponsor's story make sense? Are their assumptions realistic? Do they show past returns? Step 5. Invest and monitor. Once you invest, treat it like planting a tree. You don't dig it up every day to check the roots. You simply review quarterly reports, track your distributions, and let the professionals do their work. Of course, not all syndications are good. Some sponsors charge hidden fees, some exaggerate returns. Red flags: no past track record, vague documents, or guaranteed returns. The middle class often says, I can't afford real estate. The wealthy say, I can't afford to own it alone, so I'll partner with others. That's syndication thinking. Stream 3. Royalties and licensing. Income stream number 3 is one of the most beautiful: royalties and licensing. This is about creating something once and then getting paid for it over and over again. Think of J.K. Rowling. She wrote Harry Potter once, and for decades, royalties have flowed in from book sales, movies, and merchandise. Now, of course, that's a massive example. But even on a smaller scale, royalties are powerful. Imagine you create an online course, or write an ebook, or design a unique product. Instead of selling it once, you license it. Every time it's used, you get paid. That's money coming in while you sleep. Royalties and licensing are loved because they create scalable income. The cost of selling the 100th copy is almost zero. They last. Royalties can continue for decades. They free your time. Create once, earn for years. Step-by-step guide to royalties and licensing. Step 1. Create valuable intellectual property. Pick one format: a digital course, an ebook, a song, a design, or even software. Don't aim for perfection, aim for value. Step 2. Protect it. Register copyrights, trademarks, or patents if needed. Even a simple copyright can protect your work legally. Step 3. Package it for licensing. Decide how others can use it. For example, a course platform can host your class for a royalty percentage, or a manufacturer can produce your design in exchange for a cut. Step 4. Find licensees. Pitch your work to companies, platforms, or agents. Sometimes you don't need to chase them. Platforms like Amazon Kindle or Udemy already act as licensees. Step 5. Collect and monitor. Make sure your contracts include reporting rules so you know how much is sold. Then simply collect royalties. If you have little money, this is one of the best streams to start with. You just need creativity, consistency, and of course, marketing. Most people say, I can't make passive income, I don't have capital. Royalties prove you can trade creativity for wealth. You don't always need money. Sometimes you just need ideas and persistence. Stream 4. Angel and Startup Equity. Income stream number 4 is riskier but very exciting: angel investing and startup equity. This is where you invest early in a company while it's still small, in exchange for a slice of ownership. If the company grows big, your small slice becomes incredibly valuable. Think about someone who invested just $1,000 in Uber when it was a startup. That investment could have turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars years later. Of course, not every startup is Uber. But remember, Every big company you see today started out as a startup, and this shows the potential. The wealthy invest in startups because the upside can be massive. It gives them influence and access to innovation. Even if most fail, the one winner can pay for all the losses. Step 1. Learn the basics. Understand words like valuation cap, dilution, equity, and safe agreements. Step 2. Start small. You don't need to write six-figure checks. Platforms now allow investments as low as $100 into startups. Step 3. Focus on the founders. A great idea with a weak founder fails. A mediocre idea with a strong founder often succeeds. Do they have grit, vision, and execution skills? Step 4. Diversify. Never put all your money in one startup. The rich often invest in 10, 20, or even 50 startups, expecting most to fail, but a few to skyrocket. Step 5. Allocate wisely. Only put a small percentage of your portfolio into startups. Treat it as a high-risk, high-reward play. Most people ask, what if it fails? The wealthy ask, what if it succeeds? They understand risk, but they also understand asymmetric reward. Finally, income stream number 5, dividend and income portfolios. This is the most traditional, but also one of the most reliable. Think about building a portfolio of stocks or ETFs that pays you $2,000 every month in dividends. That's like having an extra paycheck for life, except you don't have to clock in. Why the rich use it? They love dividend portfolios because it creates predictable income. It grows over time through reinvestment, and that's exactly the compound growth we explained in another video. If you missed it, go watch it. It's one of the most powerful concepts you'll ever use. It provides stability, especially in retirement. Step-by-step guide to dividend portfolios. Step 1. Set an income goal. Decide how much passive income you want monthly. Work backward to see how much capital you'll need. Step 2. Pick diversified assets. Don't rely on just one stock. Use a mix of dividend-paying companies and ETFs. Step 3. Check the quality. Look at payout ratios. Is the dividend sustainable? Dividend growth history, and the company's financial health. Step 4. Use tax-smart accounts. If possible, hold your dividend investments in accounts that reduce taxes. Step 5. Reinvest and grow. Early on, reinvest your dividends to compound growth. Later, you can live off them. Building a dividend portfolio is not about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich certain. Over years, the snowball becomes unstoppable. So let's recap the 5 unique income streams of the rich: private business equity, real estate syndications, royalties and licensing, angel and startup equity, dividend and income portfolios. Here's the secret. You don't need to start all 5 at once. Pick one, start small, and let it grow. Over time, as you add streams, your financial safety net becomes unbreakable. If you have almost no money right now, start with royalties, digital products, content, or designs. Use that income to fund dividends. Then step into real estate, private equity, and maybe startups later. Remember, wealth is rarely one big lucky break. It's streams of income flowing together like rivers into a lake. Build them patiently, and that lake will become your ocean of freedom. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which income stream excites you the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if you want a printable checklist of everything we covered today, just type the word checklist and I'll post it for you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Money Magnet Mindset, and share it with someone who needs to start building their future. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, you are the magnet.